Cue the horses yelling at me. Well, hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Last time we were with each other, I had introduced you to Bruce, who, man, has this little boy changed my life in more ways than you are about to find out. Bruce is phenomenal. He is like sugar, spice, and everything nice. Also, little tiny demon on the side. He is everything I wanted as a puppy for Blaze. Not like, oh, I got my dog a dog, but really I was reading Blaze's body language the last couple of months, and it's just he was lonely. And I was also equally nervous to bring a dog in because, like, what if it doesn't work? These two are two peas in a pod. It's like Bruce has been here just as long as Blaze. And although Leo sometimes is like, this thing is little, what the heck? Everybody kind of just fell in line almost automatically, so quickly folded into this ecosystem and made it so much better. That being said, he has also given me a new perspective on how I treat myself, because with Bruce being in the house, there's a new energy, there's like new attentiveness. Obviously, puppy energy is very different. And with that, I have known, but I really started realizing how much I have a drinking problem. So I have been now 4 days sober from alcohol. I have gone sober here on the channel before for a year, but I don't know. Something about this round is kind of hitting different. And I honestly think it's just because I feel like absolute crap. I have been last on my list for a while. And everything that quote unquote has gone wrong in my life or doesn't work out or I don't finish the 5% of projects, really the common denominator in all of that is alcohol. I'll get into this into another episode, but like long story short, since Callie has died, I have had upwards of 5 to 7 drinks a day, you know? And that's not me like going out and partying. That's not me like going out and having meals and getting blacked out or doing anything crazy or going to events. That is me just not being able to like drive past my local liquor store without picking up a bottle of red wine. And that sentence coming out of my mouth is so reminiscent of my biological mom. So there's a lot of things that have been happening lately, Bruce inspiring it mainly. Just what the heck, Rachel, you are not present. You are also not your best. You are also unrecognizable really right now. And the one thing that's just bringing me down is drinking. So hi, I'm Rachel Metz. I am 4 days sober, and I'm going to build a canoe swing. Because if I'm not drinking, you know, we need to pour that into productive passion. So I would love to just do builds that inspire me. I would love to just get into gardening. And what's really awesome is just the people that I love the most. You know, you are the sum of the company that you keep, and I'm kind of catching up to them now with the sobriety thing, because the closest humans to me are sober. I'm just excited to like join the club and see what like putting me first and taking care of me in order to take the best care of these animals is going to do for me, like taking that seriously. So, all right, I'm done yapping. Let's get into it.
We can use the shot. You can decide on the audio another time.
No, I'll always integrate natural audio. Don't look at me.
What? Why not?
Everybody dumb.
Sitting fully backwards in this chair.
This is so pretty. Is that fine?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Even if I had to learn asking for help against my will last year at times, I'm so grateful for it now, because specifically with this sobriety journey, having, like I mentioned, friends that are sober, the people that are closest to me, Dom is a great example of that. He has quickly become one of my favorite humans. To be able to have those conversations openly and to be this vulnerable, because sober vulnerable for me is way different. I think people say like alcohol makes the truth come out, and for me that was one way actually for me to avoid the truth and numb it and just forget about it. So it's like we're just doing it now, just doing it live, and it's hard, but it's really nice to have the support system to be able to feel confident enough to give it my best. Not to segue to the canoe, but I was helping essentially my sister Vivian move out and completely leave the desert. She moved her horses and is starting a sanctuary elsewhere, and I was telling her about how I wanted to start a new chapter as well with the sober journey and some other things, and it was just wild. We were both kind of looking at each other being like, we would not have gotten through these ugly chapters without each other. Actually gifted me 2 boats and a horse shelter and a couple other things in exchange to wrap up her property, including cleaning her pool, which I'd like to take a quick shout out for today's sponsor, who actually helped me tremendously with Vivian's pool and resetting my own over here in the desert weather. Aiper. Aiper is a cordless robotic pool cleaner, and I am using the Scuba S1 Pro. One big thing here in the desert is having a pool. The other big thing is you need to either have a cover or you need to have a pool cleaner or a pool guy, which is few and far between. So Aiper is coming to the rescue. Unboxing it, not gonna lie, way sleeker than I anticipated. I was like, it's tiny but mighty, and it has one touch to turn on, and you charge it from the back and you let it just rip. With the Scuba S1 Pro, there are 4 different cleaning modes, and I was so hesitant to drop this into the water. I don't know why, it just felt so wrong. It just turned on its little fan motor things and went directly to the bottom of the floor. So the 4 different cleaning modes you have are cleaning the pool floor, walls, and waterline. There's even eco mode, which allows automatic cleaning 3 times per week for 45 minutes, ensuring the pool maintenance is consistent with minimal effort, which helping Vivian out here, the pool guy just didn't show up, so her pool was in such rough shape. As I'm like running back and forth working, I didn't realize that this thing comes all the way up to the water line. Watch it. So as you can see, the Scuba S1 Pro is the first cleaner to provide continuous horizontal waterline cleaning, tackling one of the most common pool maintenance challenges. And I mean, the lack of consistency with pool services out here or the tools to keep it clean. That's where Aiper comes in. I'm working, it's working, we're all working. The 100 GPM suction ensures it captures even the toughest debris, including leaves, sand, and bugs. And sand is key out here, specifically with these windstorms, which you're seeing through this episode. The dual filtration system and the 3UM ultrafine filter captures large debris and fine particles such as algae and sunscreen oils, which is crazy.
Oh my.
This may sound absolutely nutty, but I absolutely love the pool cleaner for my little pool because I have to empty it every time there's windstorms. I don't have a cover and sand hits the bottom. I have to physically vacuum it out. So the Scuba S1 Pro does that for me. Just total side note. If you guys are interested in checking out your own, seeing what else they have available, go ahead and search Aiper Pool Cleaner. I've also have a link down in my description box. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's episode and just making my desert life so much easier.
Yes, I'm in my long john.
Helping Viv move out of the desert, she's never towed a trailer before, but you better believe her and I got her to tow a trailer like immediately. And then she got like a 24-foot trailer. She was hauling a bulldozer within a couple of days. So I was like, I can bring this canoe home. but boy, was it sketchy. The original idea I had was to build a duck house out of one of the boats that Vivian had gifted me, but just it's sitting there, it seemed a little, well,
That's too small. I need a bigger one.
I don't know why my brain went to immediate swing, but it did, and I'm so glad because I wanted to put an old school swing set here anyways. Don't ask me why. It's just the epicenter of the property. It's the entertaining zone. It has the jacuzzi, the pottery, the creative studio, the pond. It's going to have the duck house. Yeah, it just has it all. And you also get to sit and watch the round pen, which you saw earlier, which is really cool. So it's very like inclusive. Anyways, long story long, geez, I was lucky enough that there was already 2 cemented post like bases there. I just needed to create 2 more, and then we kind of are just building a tiny pergola essentially to hold the swing up. I am using 4x6s. That's why they look a little bit chunkier here. I think the 4x4s would have looked a little too skinny. And on this day too is when the LA fires kicked up. So I've linked some resources down below. I'm hoping I can tie some kind of, foundation to this episode because it's just crazy what's happening in my hometown. So anyways, if you guys want to help or you need resources, I've linked it down below for you. It's interesting watching this back and editing it back because there are so many days throughout this project I said I was going to stop drinking and I didn't. I just didn't have the self-control, or I just let a little excuse lead to an early night and a cocktail. I know it's just 4 days of being sober, but I've already saved so much time not drinking, and I'm just so proud of that.
Your first job site. No, cactus. Careful. Cactus, come here. Careful, come here. Hey, what do you think? We're building a canoe swing. Look, there's a moon. What do you think? This is what your mom does for a living. I build weird stuff that doesn't really work. But that's a job site. I've ever made his first job site.
Okay, so can I play some music for you, please?
Yeah,
Not my
I'll
music,
speak
just
No,
oh great.
please. I walked away after that story. You're like, cool.
I'm like, I mean, damn, absolutely.
Towards the middle. Oh, does that hold your weight? That's good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, I built it right if that's what happened.
A nail. I know what a screw is. I wanted to go. Do you think that I know what a screw is?
I can't do it. We're hoping it doesn't go into your hand.
Oh, hoping is not
No,
inspiring.
let me get it
confidence.
started in this piece of wood first. This is actually gonna work.
Let
Okay.
me take a look.
No. Oh, you want to know where it's at?
Oh, well, I mean, yes, but also you don't need my assistance here, do you?
I just need you to hold it.
Do you need help?
You make me laugh so hard. Watching you hold that back.
Dog.
Okay, so now we're good.
Is it in?
Yeah. I didn't even tell you when it was going through. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I literally didn't tell you when I was screwing through the piece of
Look, dog, it's all good.
Okay. Yay!
What's so funny?
I don't know. I just think it was funny my vision got blocked by a
It
pink
was pretty
coat.
funny, yeah.
So I was like, what is this?
I feel like a Dr. Seuss character. I don't know.
I get so like,
It's like I'm a Disney character. Huge news.
yeah.
Success.
This is when I just lose my grace.
So by that point, you're like, it works so quickly. Like,
There you go. Oh my god.
yeah.
Stop! It's gonna work!
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it has to be high. Wait, does it swing?
I'm gonna hold.
No,
some
we're sitting
weights
in it
up.
together.
No, because this. I don't want this to all come down.
I need to
I'm
angle
just-
bar this out.
Yeah, I'm just holding some of the weight so it doesn't like.
Can you hand me those 2 oars over there? But really, like, what? That's what I was worried about. That girl said I should be doing this
Yeah.
for a workout.
There's a lot of rotation happening. Actually.
Will you sit on that seat?
I'm really hesitant to break this.
If it breaks, I have to build it right.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get
It's
this.
a chicken. You have chickens on your property. You're aware. Okay.
Well, I really think swinging this way is key, but we're bumped in.
Okay, great.
We gotta remove the bumpers. So I just have to split the chains, add those massive hooks to down here. That wobble's gone. But
Okay.
for now, this is a new showing.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm into it.
I'm into it as well.
This looks insane.
That was in my brain.
Need to move the sides. I gotta take the bumpers off so it can go this way and this way, but we're not finishing this today. We'll finish this another day.